Happy Friday, everybody. I'm back, video 54 of 365. My name is Samantha and I'm a therapist, and I love to talk about self-mastery and self-concept and law of assumption and law of attraction and all those fun things. So I am doing a video for a year every single day. I put one of these out, and yesterday's was about energetic invoices. So the question was, where are you holding out these energetic invoices that you're wanting people to pay? And maybe you have some about yourself. That's kind of what I wanted to ask you today is, do you have any unfinished business with yourself that maybe you need to pay you for? And that might be forgiving yourself, or it could be starting to talk nicely to yourself, or something that you did that you regret and you feel bad about it. Maybe you should forgive yourself for that. Maybe it's time to do that. Maybe it's time to rip that invoice up and say that, hey, it's already paid. I've already paid for it. Because there's a cost to everything. So you're paying for everything all the time. You just don't realize it. There's a cost to everything. So if you say yes to something, there's a cost. If you say no to something, there's a cost. And then if you're holding yourself hostage by thinking that you owe someone something or even owe yourself something, there's this cost that's hanging out there and your energy is kind of attached to it. And sometimes it's just sucking your energy out of you. So I encourage you to explore what energetic invoices you might have that you might need to rip up today. It's Friday and the weekend is here. I want you to have a great weekend. And maybe you decide to let go of something today. And I give you that permission to do that. Sometimes people need permission from somebody else. And maybe I'm that person for you today that I want to tell you it's okay to just let go of things. It's time to let go. Whatever you're holding on to, just really think about what is the cost of holding on to this thing. And it could be anything. It could be a physical item, or it could be something that you're thinking all the time that maybe you need to stop thinking and replace the thought with something else. Or maybe it's just something you need to let go of altogether. Maybe it's an assumption about someone or something or yourself that you need to switch over to assume something different. So I encourage you to create a new standard for yourself. What standard do you want to live up to in your own world? And who do you want to become? And in what areas might you be holding yourself back where you could just possibly just decide to let go of something and move forward? It could be anything. I think we hold on to things because we think that if we let it go, it's going to create something that we're not expecting, or a lot of people are scared of change, but we're really changing every single second. And people have a fear of the unknown. And it's like, when you go into the unknown, you just find more of yourself. That's really all that it is. There's nothing unknown at all. It's just you get to know yourself more. And that's a great thing if you want to learn and grow. If you're scared, it's not going to be a great thing for you. That's why I encourage everybody, start mastering yourself, because we should never be scared to be ourselves, ever. And a lot of times I think we've tried to be ourselves in the past, and maybe we've gotten squashed by somebody. No, you shouldn't do it that way. No, that's not how it goes. No, you're a dreamer, and that's stupid, and that idea is dumb, and whatever, someone said. Maybe we've heard a bunch of someone say certain things to us. But it's time to hold ourselves to a new standard and think differently so we can become differently. Become different, I guess. Not differently, become different. So you have to hold yourself to a new standard and abide by that standard. Like the Big Lebowski, the dude abides. Just abide by this new standard you've set for yourself. No one else can set your standard. You get to choose what your standard is for you. You get to decide what is the cost of holding on to this? What is the possible beauty that could come from letting this thing go? What's the beauty that could come from me turning into this new person that I want to become? And you just assume that you're already that person. You take on this identity. You shift your identity over to this other person that you want to become, your 2.0 version. This is your new era of you. And so you want to create these new thought patterns that turn into new belief systems that create new behaviors in you that naturally just kind of flow. We don't have to put so much work into manifesting things. It's already all created anyway. We just have to kind of align to that particular frequency, like changing the dial on the radio station. You just got to tune a little bit. And the way to start tuning is to start feeling just a little bit better, to where you're in more of a flow than trying. I hear a lot of people say, I've been trying this and doing this and all of this stuff. And really all we have to do is just relax and allow things to come. And sometimes I know we get stressed. We're human, and we have our times when we are go, go, go because of work or activities going on. There are people that are just busy 24/7. I totally get it. And you gotta carve out a little bit of time, even if it's 60 seconds, even if it's 5 seconds, just to remember, hey, I'm a human, and I'm a soul in this body, and the soul wants to have a lot of fun, and the human is not having so much fun right now because it's stressed. We don't want to be like that. We want to have fun. You want every moment to be fun as much as possible, and you get to set the standard. Isn't that so cool that you get to decide what your standard is? Nobody else gets to decide. I don't like other people's standards. Nothing against them. I like my own standard. I just covered up my mic, sorry. I like my own standard. I like my own life. I like my own challenges. I don't want anybody's challenges, anybody else's challenges. They say if you saw everybody else's challenges, you're going to really want your own. So you get to create everything. You get to create literally everything that you see around you. You get to create your perspective and your perception of what you see. And I just think that is so cool. And you get to let go or hold on to anything you want to. You can either hold on, white knuckling everything, or you can decide, I want a life of ease. I think that's a great affirmation to write down is, hey, this can be easy. Or what if this can be easy? What if I could start believing that this could be easy, whatever this is? It could mean your whole life. It could mean something you're about to do, something you're scared of. Really examine what you're scared of. Like, what would be so scary about letting go of your past self and creating your new self? What is so scary about that? Isn't that weird to think that we're probably scared and that's why we're not changing? We got to let go of that fear. Punch fear in the face. Like I said yesterday, punch fear in the face. You have to do that because every step you take is one step closer to you. Not a goal, not a person, not an item, not a trip. It's one step closer to you. And me doing these videos, man, this was something that I had no idea I would be able to overcome. And I was talking to a friend about this, and I said, you know what? I think I can actually create the courses I wanted to create and the live classes I want to do, and then get on a stage and speak. That is 100% not me. And that's how I know I've shifted my identity, because I was so terrified. And now I'm just like, I'm me. And that feels so good. And I want everybody to do that and feel that and experience that. Experience you, because you are perfect the way that you are. You're awesome. And probably nobody tells you that. And if they do, you probably don't believe it. So today is the day to start believing it. It is what, July 18th? Start believing. Make this your anniversary date, like July 18th. Sam said, hey, this is your era of 2.0 you. And today is a day to let go. It's Friday. It's the weekend coming up. This is your new weekend of the new you. Start remembering that. Tell yourself, this is a new me. I'm letting go of this. I'm letting go of that. This feels so good. And if you have trouble letting go, comment below and let me know why. Tell me what's going on. And we'll work on it together. And each video I put out, hopefully will give you some sort of value that gives you like one little step closer to something that you've been looking for. I think you're just looking for you, though. I think that's all that it is. So the more you are looking for something, the more you're just going to find more of yourself. So why not just get to know you and love you and like you and love you both, actually. So I think that's really all. And stop looking for value outside yourself. You're already valuable. You're priceless. You're infinitely priceless. So maybe that's a good affirmation. I am infinitely priceless. I love that. I am everything. Just write these down and feel them Really take them in. This kind of stuff is what helps you manifest the life you've always wanted. This is it. There's nothing better than working on your self-concept to get what you want. And then there's tons of techniques and tricks and tips and all these things. They all work because if you resonate with them, the energy's all aligned and you're going to create it. You're going to align with that to where that energy just matches. So it's already there for you. It's ready for you. All the possibilities are there. You just get to choose what it is that you're really wanting, but you've got to become that person first and act as if you already have what you want. And then you're going to feel different. You're just going to feel different. You really will. And you will, you can't crave what you already have. You can't long for what you already have. You can't feel in lack for what you already have. So if you're in an abundance mindset that you already have it, as Neville Goddard says, act as if you have it, step into the wish fulfilled, like your wish is already fulfilled. What would you feel like? And sometimes there's pieces where we might want to let go of something in order to maybe feel like we have what we want. So there's tons of things that I'll explore with you in these videos, but that was one. It's just like, you're on the right track whenever you're not craving things anymore as much, and you're not obsessed with things as much, and you're not feeling like you don't have it. You start to feel like you actually are it and you have it. And I promise you, there's nothing better than that. The more you practice, you're just training your brain to believe this stuff. That's all. You're just convincing you. Remember that it's just you against you. The more you remember that and keep that at the front of your mind, you'll remember it more. We just got to program every day. This is another reason why I'm glad I'm doing these videos every day, because it not only helps me program my mind, but I know that this is one of the big things I wanted to teach people was we have to repeat things over and over and create the neural pathways in the brain. And the best way to do that is every day, stay on it, keep it front of mind. And that's why I'm glad I'm doing these videos. So I hope they're helping you so much. And thank you all for watching. Thank you for your comments. I love them. Thank you to the one who watches my videos over and over. You are a gem. You are amazing. Thank you. That is amazing. It helps my watch hours go up, I will say. I'm over 3,500 watch hours, which some of that is the meditation. This is definitely not all my videos because they are not getting like all the views yet, but I'm learning. And so, yeah, I'm almost at the first tier of monetization. Once I hit 500 subscribers, I'll be ready to go. So yeah, I thank you guys so much for listening. I hope this is helping you. If you got some sort of value, let me know what you got out of it. And let me know maybe some other ideas for videos. And I'll be happy to try to make one or weave something in that kind of encompasses what you're needing. So I hope you have a wonderful weekend of letting go of something from your past so you can become the new you. And you wake up as the new you tomorrow to start your weekend. So I will see you tomorrow. Bye.